Today, I'm testing ChatGPT in real life to see if it actually makes life easier or if it's just hype. Let's start with something real. Sundays used to mean one thing in my house, an hour and a half of trying to figure out what we're eating this week, checking the pantry, writing a list, crossing things off, and somehow still forgetting something. So I tried something simple. I opened ChatGPT and typed, I have $100 for groceries this week and need to feed 2 people. I have chicken, rice, and onions in my pantry. Create a 5-day healthy dinner plan and a categorized grocery list for the remaining items I need. Keep the recipes simple in under 30 minutes. Within about 4 minutes, I had a full meal plan, organized grocery categories, and I was actually done. The kind of done where you close the laptop and walk away. That's what we're talking about today. Now, here's the thing. When I first heard about AI, I rolled my eyes, honestly. Because the way people talked about it felt like it was for developers and tech people and 20-somethings in Silicon Valley. Not for someone like me who just wants her life to feel a little more organized and a little less stressful. And I know I'm not alone in that. Most of us didn't grow up with any of this. We learned things the hard way, through experience, through doing, through figuring it out. And now we're being told there's this tool that can, think for us. That's a little unnerving, but here's what I've actually found after using it every day. AI doesn't think for you. It just helps you stop spinning. You know that feeling when you have 12 things to do and you can't figure out where to start, or when you need to say something important but can't find the words, or when you want to plan a trip, prep for a doctor's appointment, write something meaningful, but the blank page just stares back at you. That's where AI shows up, not as a replacement for you, as an extra set of hands. And today I'm going to show you 4 real ways I've used it and that you can use too, starting today. Let's talk about doctor appointments. We've all been there. You sit in the waiting room, you finally get called in, and suddenly you have 15 minutes with your doctor and your mind goes completely blank. The thing you needed to ask, gone. So I tried this. Before my last appointment, I opened ChatGPT and typed, I have a 15-minute follow-up appointment with my doctor about my high blood pressure. I've been feeling more fatigued than usual lately. Create a prioritized list of 3 specific questions I should ask to make sure my concerns are addressed quickly and a small space for me to jot down the answers. What came back was exactly what I needed. 3 clear, specific questions. A little note section for each one. I printed it out, I walked in, and for the first time in a long time, I walked out feeling like I had actually been heard because I came prepared. That's not AI being your doctor. That's AI helping you show up as the CEO of your own health. And that matters. Now, this one is my favorite. This is the one that actually made me a believer. I've wanted to go to Japan for years, like bucket list years. But have you ever tried to plan a trip to Tokyo? I opened 1 tab for flights, another for trains, 3 for hotels, and before I knew it, I had 17 tabs open and I was just staring at the screen, feeling like my head was going to spin right off. It's a lot, right? And for me, it's even more specific. If you know me at all, you know I have a deep love for all things Disney. So if I'm finally going to Japan in October or November, which is just the most beautiful time for the autumn colors, I must include Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. It's not a choice. But I also want the real Japan. I want the ancient temples, the quiet history, the wandering through Kyoto, the things that make you stop and just breathe. Trying to figure out how to bridge those 2 worlds, the high-energy Disney magic and the quiet, sacred temple history, honestly, it felt impossible to coordinate. I didn't know where to even freaking start, so I did this instead. I opened ChatGPT and I typed, I am a woman in her 60s planning a 12-day bucket list trip to Japan in late October. I am a huge Disney fan and need to include 3 days for Tokyo, Disneyland, and Disney Sea. But I also want to spend the rest of my time exploring ancient temples and historical sites in Tokyo and Kyoto. I value safety, easy to navigate transportation, and a relaxed pace. Create a logical itinerary that balances the theme parks with the history and include a packing list for the changing autumn weather. What came back, well, it stopped me in my tracks. It didn't just give me a list, it gave me a flow. It showed me exactly how to transition from the busy parks in Tokyo to the high-speed train down to the quiet streets of Kyoto. It suggested which temples were the most accessible and even reminded me that the weather in November can be crisp in the mornings but warm in the afternoon, so I needed to pack layers. I went from 17 overwhelming tabs and a massive headache to one clear, curated plan in about 45 seconds. For the first time, Japan didn't feel like a maybe someday dream that was too complicated to figure out. It felt like something I could actually do and will do. I finally had a travel plan that understood me. I want to pause here for a second because I genuinely want to know, where do you feel most stuck right now? Is it the overwhelm of daily life, planning something and not knowing where to start? Or is there something else you haven't been able to find a good answer for? Drop it in the comments. I'm building my next videos around what you actually need help with, because this channel isn't about me showing you cool AI tricks. It's about finding what actually helps your real life. So tell me, I'm reading every single one. Okay, this next one. This is the one that surprised me most, because we think of AI as practical. Your budgets, plans, appointments. But I was playing around one afternoon and I tried something different. I typed, I want to share a memory with my grandnieces. My grandmother used to make cinnamon rolls every Saturday in a tiny kitchen that smelled like cinnamon and vanilla. She always wore a floral apron and was the sweetest grandma ever. Help me turn these memories into a warm 2-paragraph story I can include in a family photo album. And what came back, I actually teared up a little. It took my simple notes, the smell of yeast and vanilla, a floral apron, a tiny kitchen, and turned them into something I could print and place next to a photograph. Something my grandnieces will read someday and feel like they almost knew her. That is not a tech trick. That's preserving something that matters. And it took 4 minutes. We have stories inside us, all of us, that haven't been written down yet. AI can help you get them out of your head and onto the page. Okay, one more, because I'd be leaving out the one I use the most. Most of us look at our to-do list and think, where do I even freaking start? I have a long list of things I want to get done, and the longer it gets, the harder it is to begin. Does that happen to you? It happens to me all the time. So I tried something simple. I typed, I have 12 things on my to-do list, and I'm feeling completely overwhelmed. Help me identify the first 3 I should focus on today based on what's urgent, what's important, and what I can do quickly. Suddenly I had a starting point. Once I had that starting point, the rest of the list didn't feel so heavy. Sometimes the overwhelm isn't the work itself. It's trying to decide where to begin. And that's one of the ways AI helps me think more clearly. You don't have to use it for big things. The small daily things, that's where it quietly changes everything. So how do you actually start? Here's exactly what to do. No app downloads, no credit card, no complicated setup. Go to chatgpt.com. It's free. Create an account with your email, same as you would for anything else, and then just talk to it. Type like you're texting a friend. Ask it something you've been wondering about. Ask it to help you with something on your list. If it gives you something you don't love, just say, can you make that simpler? Or, I'm a woman over 60 who likes things practical. Can you try again? It adjusts. It's patient. And here's the most important thing I want you to hear. You cannot break it. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but is it safe? Is it private? Here is what I do. I never put in my social security number, my full address, or any banking information. But asking for meal plans, doctor questions, travel ideas, completely fine. Think of it like a Google search. You're asking for help, not handing over your life. The concern is real and it's worth being aware of, but don't let it stop you from starting. There is no wrong way to ask. Nothing gets deleted. Nothing blows up. You just try and it answers. That's it. You've done harder things than this. AI isn't here to replace us. It's not smarter than us. It's just fast. And when we point it at the things that drain our time and energy, the planning, the prepping, the blank page moments, it gives us that time back for the things that actually matter. That's what this channel is about. Real life, real examples, no tech confusion. I'm Susan, and on this channel, we use AI to make life easier, safer, and honestly, a little more fun. If this video helped you today, please subscribe because I have so much more coming for women just like us. Until next time, when we explore more interesting AI topics together, what will it be? You'll have to come back and see. With that, I'll see you in the next video.